So what are the trends in digital marketing for 2020? Well, here at MintTwist, we do a lot of digital advertising for our clients. This is essentially acquiring customers by using Facebook advertising, Instagram advertising, Google advertising, and so on and so forth. And this is a great tactic because it really works. However, what we see across all of these channels is that the average cost per click is just rising month on month, year on year. And the primary reason for that is because all of these advertising platforms work as marketplaces, and as more and more brands and companies realize the benefits of advertising on these channels, there is more competition for the media space available, and therefore the average cost per click or cost per view just rises over time. And so we expect, the industry expects, that is a trend that is just going to continue. So what does this mean for advertisers, companies and brands that need to invest in acquiring new customers and engaging existing customers? Well, at MintTwist, we believe that it's more important than it ever has been to invest in your own platforms. So this means your website, but it also means the type of content that you can use to engage existing customers and new customers towards the top of the funnel. So historically, this has been blogs. And blogs are probably still going to be important, but what's increasingly working for brands as far as we see it is their own multimedia content. So this can be video and or it can be podcasting. So podcasts have been on the rise for a while now, and it might appear that a lot of people are diving into it, but here at MintTwist we believe that we're just at the start of a podcasting and video casting revolution. We believe that planning and producing and marketing your own podcast and or video cast for your brand is going to put you at a significant advantage against your competitors, because suddenly you have a platform that you can control to engage your existing audiences. You no longer will have to pay to reach those audiences. Now, to be clear, we're not saying that digital advertising is going to go away. It's going to remain very, very important. But digital advertising to new customers, directing them to our engagement tactic, our podcast or our video marketing channel, would be more cost effective and actually more effective at moving customers through a funnel than paying for every stage that your customer takes to get through a funnel, and actually even paying to re-engage them when they're existing customers. So if brands and businesses can get control of their own podcast channel and or their own video casting channel and drive customers at the top of the funnel to these types of engagement medium, then we believe they will put themselves at a significant advantage versus their competitors. So the other trends that we see that's related to the increase in advertising costs on social media channels is the decrease in organic reach that's available. So we hear a lot of influencers complaining it's much more difficult for me to reach my audience. If I've got an audience of 10,000 followers, I used to be able to reach 5,000 of them with my content. I'm seeing my reach reduced, and so now only 2,000 of my followers are seeing my content. Why is this happening? Well, it's simply because the platforms are becoming more and more busy, and they're becoming busy because there's more and more advertising. So there's only a certain amount of space, media space available within a given user's feed, and so users are missing out on profiles that they're following because their feeds filling up with ads. So what does this mean for brands? It means the power of organic reach on social media channels is reducing significantly. The cost of advertising is increasing significantly. Let me tell you an interesting story. I was talking to an older advisor of our business who's an exceptionally talented business person, but not particularly social media savvy. He was asking me, if I make a post on LinkedIn and I've got my 500 followers, all of them will see the post, right? And I was like, no, they won't. And he was quite astounded by this fact. And I said, typically you might expect 20 or 30% of your followers if you've got about 500. If you've got about 50,000, you might expect 5% to see your content. And he was completely astounded by this. To him, it was completely it was completely bizarre that if he posted a piece of content to his followers, that they wouldn't all see that. And actually it got me thinking, because I'm just about old enough to remember the start of social media. And when social media first started, it was kind of taken as granted that if you had a Facebook page and you had followers of that page and you posted a piece of content, all of the followers would see your content. It's actually the mindset of us as users has changed. We understand that we're not necessarily going to reach all of our followers. So what does that mean? It means we're not in control of our followers, which we never were. The platforms were in control, which is great for the platforms, but not so great for us. How can we take control? Well, we need to drive our customers to our owned platforms more and more. That's our website, but increasingly it might be our podcast channel, it might be our video cast channel.